the congregation of devotees a message that they want to hear. And this became very prominent in India also, and it's going up to the present day, that be a good member of society, be a success, earn money, send your children to the best schools, and give money to the temple, and chant Hare Krishna at home. So that's mostly the message, that even they're preaching to students, they'll tell them that, this is in India I'm talking about now, your studies is your devotional service. So you have to do well, because if you do well in college, then other people will think, oh, it's good to be a devotee because you get good marks. And then you go on to do a career, and your career is your devotional service. You have to go high up the ladder. So that's very appealing to people because they get the idea it's your devotional service. That means it's pure. I'm going to go to Krishna, but at the same time, pandering to people's material desires. I want to be a success. I want to get ahead. I want to show myself. Even this whole thing about getting ahead and being a success, you can't relate to it at all because there's no such thing as going ahead or being a success, hardly in Croatia, because previously there was socialism, communism, and there just isn't that kind of atmosphere or economic situation in Croatia. It's where there's no developed industry, or there's what success. You have a little farm, or you have some place on some hotel at some house on the Adriatic coast, and then you let it out to tourists. And the economic development, there's not much chance for development. And one of the main things that our devotees are into here is in this country, or one of the things is getting some kind of organization and that does some good work and getting grants from the European Union. It's another kind of scam, almost. Not exactly. They do everything legally, but anyway, it's one way. Get some money from the European Union. It's very prominent in among the middle class in India, which is mostly who we preach to in India. The middle class, huge middle class, consumer class. We're not much concerned with the village people or the tribal people or the non-Hindus. We preach to these people. They love it. You tell them you be a material success and you get all the blessings. You'll be blessed. You go on a yatra once or twice a year, and that's it. But the problem is that there are many problems. One problem is that if you're going to be a success, you have to be materially motivated and work hard and long hours, and then you don't have time, you don't have so much time for chanting your rounds or studying the Shastra. Plus, of course, it creates a whole atmosphere where they get the idea that being materially successful is very important, which is not a fact. Srila Prabhupada's social scheme was varnashram, farms, simple living, high thinking, and the whole idea of being a success militates against simple living and high thinking. So in this way, we find now that our movement is promoting schools with the mundane curriculum, which Srila Prabhupada said, never do that. Never bring in the government curriculum. But we're promoting that. And so there are so many what could be called compromises. Now another factor, as I see it, is that devotees were thinking, well, how can we preach? How can